What's up, Brawlers? It's mstubs88, and today we're going to be talking about the top 3 Darkus Bakugan for competitive play. And one last thing before I forget, huge shout out and thank you to King Nub Bakugan for doing the slow-mo shot for my number one choice, because I don't actually own the Bakugan. So he's helping me out here. Go check out his channel and give him a subscribe, like his videos, you know, all that good stuff. Comment, let him know what you think. He needs support. He's a new up-and-coming BakuTuber, and he's awesome. So, with all that being said, enjoy the video. Alright guys, let's hop straight into this. Coming in at number 3, we have Enoch Ultra, boasting a B power of 700 and a damage rating of 4. He's a very solid general option for Darkus. He not only brings a magic shield and a green fist to your core lineup, but on a 650 magic shield, he's sitting pretty comfortably at 1350 B and 4 damage, just under your typical 1450, 1500 B max B power. He does have a solid damage, but it still falls short to other options, placing him at number 3. Number 2, Nellius Core from Armored Alliance. Nellius doesn't have the best stat lineup and is definitely below average, sitting at 400 B and 5 damage. His usefulness, however, lies in his potential and congruence with one of the best deck archetypes, Rapid Fire. Nellius has an Evo that can be played for free, so long as you play it as your second Rapid Fire card for that turn. Its stats are nothing to scoff at either, boasting a whopping 1400 B and 7 damage, something that when placed on the right core turn 1 is really hard to get over even for the best of Bakugan. And for our number 1 position, we have Darkus Vampirian Ultra, boasting 800 B power, 2 damage, so matched with his core lineup of a magic shield and a regular orange shield, it puts Darkus Vampirian Ultra as our number 1. On a plus 650 magic shield, Vampirian is sitting at a hefty 1450 B before cards are played, which is just 50 B short of what the highest B power attainable is on a native core. His damage is a little underwhelming like most Bakugan who have the high base B power magic shield combo, but winning is winning and damage is damage. And over time, that chip damage, it's going to work. So our honorable mention is Darkus Nellius Ultra from Armored Alliance. He honestly just didn't make the cut due to his core lineup and his reliance on double coring, which isn't very consistent, especially in real life play. Which he does do well, I will give him that. But in order for him to exceed, you would have to rely on another Bakugan having a spare magic shield for you to be able to double core onto. His combination of an orange shield and green fist just doesn't make the cut for me. Some of my reasonings for why I chose specific Bakugan for specific placements. The only reason that I wouldn't say that Nellius is the number 1 Darkus Bakugan is because of his reliance on being in a specific build of deck. You couldn't play him in any, well, he wouldn't do very well in any other deck except for Rapid Fire. Whereas Enoch and Darkus Vampirian, they would both do well in any deck that just needs Darkus. If you're not playing Rapid Fire, then I would definitely go for Vampirian, and if you can't get Vampirian, go for Enoch. But overall, I feel like Nellius does have more use than Enoch, because 9 times out of 10, if you're playing Darkus, you're probably going to be playing Pyrus too, because it's one of the best factions, in my opinion. So you're going to want to, like, there's just too many good Rapid Fire cards to not play a Rapid Fire variant if you're playing Pyrus and Darkus. Not to mention, Nellius also works really well with damage wins cards, so you can take advantage of that if you don't have the Evo in hand. And like I said with Darkus Nellius for Ultra from Armored Alliance, he's too reliant on double coring, so that's again why I said he didn't make the cut. So long story short, if you're playing just general Darkus in a deck, if you're not going to be playing Rapid Fire, play Vampirian Ultra if you can get it. or Enoch Ultra. He is a lot easier to get than Ramparian. But if you even consider playing Rapid Fire, you don't want to play either of those as your Darkus Bakugan. Darkus Nellius from Armored Alliance is hands down the best Darkus Bakugan for Rapid Fire. And for if you're going to be playing Damage Wins. Like if you don't intend on playing any Damage Wins cards, then and you're not playing Rapid Fire, all means Enoch or Ramparian. Enoch you can roll him a couple different ways and do some pretty neat stuff, still cores and stuff with him if you're lucky. It's much easier to do in video brawling than it is in like an actual match. So I wouldn't really recommend trying that in real life. But outside of that, that's kind of where I sit for my top 3, kind of 4 Darkus Bakugan for competitive play. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How would you change this list up? Where would you put them? And while you're down there, let me know what faction I should do next. I'm hoping to be able to continue doing this. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've not already subscribed, please do so if you want to. I'm not making you. You don't have to. It's just an option. The button is like in there somewhere. So that would be cool. And thumbs this video up if you like Darkus, or if you enjoyed it. If you thought this was a good video to kind of give you an idea of where you should be looking, or what you should be looking for Darkus Bakugan in your deck build. But with all that being said, keep calm and brawl on. MSubs88 out.